Okay guys, on this video I'm going to show you a very quick and cheap meal idea. You can use this for breakfast, lunch, or supper. And all you're going to need is some tortillas, like burrito style, some eggs, some favorite cheese, and you can put meat in it like breakfast sausage that's cooked bacon, or some leftover ham or deli ham. Okay, so I've got my skillet here and I sprayed it with a little non-stick cooking spray, and I've got one egg here and I've got it with salt and pepper, and I beat it up, got everything mixed up good, and then I'm just going to pour that in to my pan. Okay, if you want you can use more than one egg, but I only like one egg in mine. My skillet may be a little bit too big for this, but that's okay, we'll make it work. So you're going to spread your egg mixture out like this while it cooks. As you can see, my stove's a little uneven, so I got to help it along a little bit. And you're just going to let that sit and let that cook just like if you were going to make an omelet, okay? And then once it gets almost completely cooked, you're going to put some cheese on top of it. I'm going to be using this pepper jack shreds, but of course use your favorite cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, whichever you prefer. And then we're just going to let that continue to cook. And again, make sure you got a non-stick cooking pan. And then if you like a lot of egg, then by all means use 2 eggs. But I don't like a whole lot of egg, like this is going to be like a breakfast quesadilla, basically is what this is going to be. So I don't want mine really eggy, but if you love eggs, eggs are a great source of protein, then use more eggs, especially if you're not going to use any meat. You can just use some eggs and some cheese. If you have any leftover cooked veggies that's been grilled or roasted, like onions, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, any of that would be good. But this is just a quick way to get some food on the table. Who doesn't love a good breakfast sandwich? And it is so cheap, y'all. So cheap. So I can see that it's coming together right around the edges. So now I'm going to put some cheese along the top of it. I probably should have put mine a little bit sooner than I am now, because this fake cheese, as I call it, or this dairy-free cheese, this stuff's hard to melt. It just doesn't melt, and it's not good, like not cooked. Like you couldn't just eat this out of the bag like you can regular cheese. No thank you. So I'm gonna put the cheese down. I'm gonna lay my tortilla on top of it, and hopefully that cheese will start to melt so my tortilla will stick to the egg mixture. And I'm gonna let that sit there probably about 30 seconds. Again, like I said, I probably should have put that cheese on sooner, just so hopefully my egg doesn't burn on the other side, just to give it some glue. It looks like it's starting to get a little gooey. And I like to eat this with salsa on the side or some homemade pico. So good. But of course you can just eat it as is. You can wrap this up in aluminum foil and take this to go if you're in a hurry trying to get out the door. All right, we're gonna flip it. Ooh, look at that. So now I'm gonna add some more cheese just on half of it, because you're gonna like fold it over just like if you were gonna close a book. I guess this is what. Spread my cheese out a little bit. And then I'm just gonna use some of this pre-cooked bacon. I just did like 3 slices. I put it in the microwave. It takes 10 seconds per slice, so I just did it for 30 seconds. Like I said, you can have some already cooked breakfast sausage, would be delicious. Ham, deli ham, no meat, bacon, whatever you would like. So now I'm going to flip this over, just like that. And then you're gonna let it get good and brown and crispy on both sides. And let that cheese get ooey gooey and melty. Okay, so it's been about a minute, so I'm gonna flip it. Ooh, look at that color, y'all. Hear that? It's good crunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my stove off and let that get on that side and get that side good and brown and crispy. I do not have any salsa, but I do have some taco sauce. So I'm gonna put some of that on the side. You can put it with sour cream. If you wanna spice it up even more, you can put some jalapenos or pickled jalapenos in your breakfast quesadilla. So many options and varieties with this. Okay, so it's been about another minute. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and put it on. I'll cut mash, so it's hot. You might wanna let it sit for a few minutes. So now you're just gonna cut it like you would, listen to that crunch. Y'all probably can't hear it. Ooh, that's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. I'm pulling the bacon out. Ooh, it's hot. Now I can see that gooiness. Okay guys, that's it. That's a quick and easy meal idea for you to get on the table. I believe your kids will absolutely love this. And I put a little taco sauce, and it's still a little warm, but get a little sauce. Listen to this crunch. Could y'all hear that? This is delicious, y'all. Even if you didn't want to cook bacon, or like I did in the microwave, you could probably do bacon bits. Just whatever. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoy.